So we're back outside again today in greenhouse. As you can see, really nice sunny day, bit windy still, but in here it is quite warm, so I'm going to get on and plant a few more onions, but this time we're going to be doing some red barons, these ones are called. And again, these are onion sets, so we're going to do some more sets. So then we've got a batch of yellows which we did 2 or 3 weeks ago. We did those, and I'll show you progress after I've done these. So obviously the first thing we need to do is get some compost in this. Just filling this tray up, but I'm not going to really press it down too much because we want to be able to sink the onion sets in. It's good because we're just coming up on March now, so we know it's going to start to get a little bit warmer, a bit lighter as well, longer, which we desperately need at the moment. Especially if you're one of these people that gets depressed through, not just because of non-growing season, but because of the fact that it's just cold and miserable all the time. So it's not good. So we've got that filled up now, and then we're going to get a bit of a water. I'm going to get some. I'm going to pop it on here so you can see better. So we've got this filled up. Now we're just going to wet all the cells. Again, quick water. Let it settle, then we'll water it again. So that's had a bit of a water now, so we're alright with that. So now we'll take a look at these onion sets. You can pick these up from like Poundland, Wilkinson's, not bad. Wilkinson's does them every year, but I think this year they've put them up, as a lot of stuff for some reason has gone up this year. And I think the sets in Wilco's, I think they're $1.99 now. I nipped at Poundland earlier on today, and they got these bags, and these are Red Baron, obviously a red onion, and they're called Red Baron, and you get a bag of like 48 for 99 pence. So it's a pretty good deal, I think. So what we want to do with these is we want to take them all out and get rid of any that look a bit bad. If you get them and they're kind of thin and they squish, they're no good really. You want to just discard those, or you could just put them in garden somewhere and hope for the best. But you want to be picking out the best bulbs, and what you're looking for is something like this, a nice plump one, and it's hard. It doesn't squash when you squeeze it, so such as that is perfect for what you're after. And then of course you're always going to get your odd weedy little thing like that. Still plant it if you want, but to start off with, you're better off just picking out all your best. So for these, what you're going to do with them is root side down, you're just going to push them into cells. And the reason we're doing this is so they get an head start. If you put them in ground outside now, there is a pretty good chance that a bird's just going to pull them out. They're not eat them. They don't eat them, they just pull them out, just for fun of it. So you end up with a nice big line of onions that you spent time doing, just all over the place. But if you do it like this, then you're going to start them off growing in these cells. And the roots, obviously, is going to grow into the soil, and then you can just pop it out as a plug, shove that into the ground, and then the birds won't be able to pull it out. So, and you're getting an head start on growing season doing this, because even if it's quite cold, you just keep these in your greenhouse. Onions are cold hardy, so it's not going to hurt them, but they've got that little bit more protection in greenhouse, so they'll grow a bit better, a bit quicker. So you just get them and you just push them in like that. No special, just push them in. Same with next one, just push it down. And you're not burying, the idea of this is you're not burying the onion, you're basically sitting it on top. That's all you need to do with them. Nothing more than that to do. So it's, you know, it's quick, it's easy, and you're guaranteed that they're going to grow and you're going to get your head start on the season. So you just keep with that, as many as you can find that are good ones. I'm not going to fill all tray while you're watching, I'm just showing you an example. Push it in, job's done. It's no more complicated than this. Even some of your smaller ones, you can plant them in. Just make sure they're not squishy, that's the main thing. Because if they're squished when you squeeze them, they're a bad onion. Chances are they're not going to grow to be much or anything, so it's taking space up for nothing. I've got a few more to do as well, so I'm going to be popping them into these ones. These are like some plug plants that I bought last year, and obviously save these and then you can use them again. It's like really good. So, and this is how quick it is to do. You just pop these to one side. They don't need much or anything doing to them. Not at this stage. So another one done. So you got 24 red onions in this little tray. It's taking no space up as well. Just give them another little water over the top. And it's a case of putting them to one side and just forget about them. They'll take care of themselves from this stage on. It's a nice bit of a water in there, leave them being out. And I'll show you what's happening with the ones that I did a few weeks ago. Planted them the exact same method, it's just that those, they were yellow onions. Stir on, I believe they're called. So we take this tray, I'll just show you. A few weeks later, and there you go. They're growing shoots, green shoots now. So they've put the roots down into these little cells. They're growing the tops. And eventually all of them will do that. And as I was saying, when you want to plant these out, it's just a simple case of just pushing them out and they'll come out with the roots. And that's how it's going to come out. So now you've got a little plug plant. You can pop that straight into the soil in an hole and nothing's going to pull that out. And after just a few weeks, look at all the roots on the bottom of that. So they're coming on really well and I've got a really good nice green top on as well. So when I'm ready to plant these out in a few weeks time, they've already got an head start. Don't get any better than that really, does it? Anyway, I just thought I'd do that quick video today and show you the progress of the ones that's planted so you can actually see what's going to happen and that it does work really well. Anyway, thank you for tuning in today, I really appreciate it. If you want to see any more in future, as always, just hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell and we'll see you at next video. Thank you very much.